Bonjour. Here is the explanation for the pronoun en. It is a very important grammar thing. It's often used in French. It's often used in English also. So let's look at it. What is en? What is it? En is a pronoun that means some. It has many meanings. Mostly it means some. It means some of it, and it means some of them. All right? It means some of it, or some of them. D'accord? I have mixed up the red and black font so that you find it easy to distinguish between the important things that should stay in your mind and the not so very important things that need not stay in your mind. So what you should stay in your mind is the meaning of the pronoun or, some of it, some of them. All right? In negative forms, it means any. I don't eat any. The any in French, in English. So where do you use it? It is used to replace the direct object. But it's not any ordinary direct object. This direct object should have a number like 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 1 lakh. Or it should have a quantity like ample, a little, a lot, 5 kilos, 1 slice, 1 bottle, expressions of quantity. Or a partitive article, du, de, la, de. Or an indefinite article, un, une, des. So if any of these categories of words, numbers, quantity, partitive article, indefinite article, if any of these come in front of the direct object, replace the direct object with en. All right? Now, I've realized today that many of you have a problem still with recognizing a subject, verb, and object. This is the fundamental structure of a sentence in French. Subject followed by verb followed by object. So the subject is a noun. It's a noun. A noun is a person or a thing. It can also be a pronoun like je and tu. It can be a person like le professeur, a common noun, a class, ma mère. It can be a proper noun also like Ramya or Juliet or Ramasamy. So this noun does an action and the action is your verb. All right? And the noun that comes directly after the verb. So the first noun does an action, which is the verb. And the second noun that comes after the verb is the direct object. It should come immediately after the verb. That is a direct object. It is directly coming after the verb. All right? So remember the structure SVO. SVO. Subject, verb, object. Le professeur enseigne la grammaire. If you go step by step and write simple sentences, you won't go wrong. So, le professeur, the teacher, enseigne, teachers, la grammaire, grammar. That is the structure of a basic French sentence. D'accord? So, let's go through once again what I've told you. COD, ON, the direct object pronoun en. So how do you do it? Understand the sentence. Remember SVO. Understand the sentence and identify the direct object. Now, remember the preposition a. Even after so many years, I still can't write. Okay, the A with the accent on top. So if this preposition a comes after your verb, it is no longer the object that comes after the verb is no longer a direct object because of this preposition. So if you see this preposition in between your verb and the second noun is not a direct object. All right? So that is how you identify a direct object. So see the sentence, les jeunes filles. Les jeunes filles is your noun, number 1, the girls, the young girls. Prennent, they're taking the action, the verb. De la glace. There is no a here. There is no a here. So this word, de la glace, is your direct object. Okay? Now, the direct object has a partitive article in front of it. De la is a partitive article. Du, de la, de, le. All of these are partitive articles. And in this sentence over here, de la is the feminine form. Not only partitive articles, remember, any expression of quantity, I've given you 2 here, or a number, or an indefinite article, replace it with the en. So over here you have subject, verb, this is your object. Your object has a partitive article in front of it. You're going to replace it with en. So de la glace is replaced by en. Okay? And you can't leave it there. I have some in English. But think Tamil, na enkita kunjam irukku. I have some. I some have. So just like in Tamil, you have to shift the en to the space between the subject and the verb. Alright? So your sentence now is les jeunes filles. The subject always starts les jeunes filles. Now this is your verb, and in between the subject and the verb you have en. Alright? So the structure now with the pronoun, the structure is slightly different. With the pronoun, the structure becomes subject. Can I write subject? Yes, subject. Then you have pronoun. Here it is the pronoun en. And then you have your verb. The normal sentence, it is subject, verb, object. But when you replace the object with a pronoun, it becomes subject, pronoun, verb. Keep that in your mind. So this is just like your maternal language. You do not leave it. You do not leave the pronoun at the end of the sentence. You have to shift it to this area in front of your verb. D'accord? If there are two verbs, place it in the middle of the sentence. For example, j'ai un problème. Je vais en parler. This is verb number 1. A bugger. This is verb number 1. This is verb number 2. And you have your pronoun in between both your verbs. Single verb, it comes in front. Double verb, it goes in between. If there's an expression or a number accompanying the object, leave it there. For example, I have 2 apples. I have 2 of them. Of them refers to the en. 2, leave it as it is. Alright, I have a lot of them. So, il me faut 5 stylos. I need 5 pens. Pen is your direct object. You replace it with en. You put en in front of your verb. Your verb is 4. But you leave the number there. Do not replace the number or the expression. D'accord? So let's look at some examples. Remplacer les mots. Remplacer, replace. Les mots, the words. Remplacer les mots, the words souligné, underlined by the correct pronoun. So underline, it's underlined. You have de beurre, de beurre. This is your verb. You have a number, you have an expression, and you have de beurre. So de beurre is going to be replaced by en. Put en in front of your verb. Leave the number, leave the expression as it is. So you have pour faire 12 crêpes, to make 12 crêpes. Il en faut 50 grammes. You need 50 grams of it. Of it referring to the butter. The second one, je mange du pain. Du pain is just du pain. There is no number, there is no exception, expression. Therefore, just use en. J'en mange. But the same thing here. Je is your subject. En is your pronoun. Mange is your verb. J'en mange. Alright? Third one, il y a trop. Trop means too much. It's an expression. Leave it. You only take the direct object. Il y en a trop. There's too much of it. So yes, I told you in the beginning that en means some of it. You can also use it to replace the words of it in English. Il en a seulement 3. He has only 3 friends. 3 is a number, leave it. Ami will be replaced by en. Okay. The last one, je veux 6 pommes. I need 6 apples. I want 6 apples. Replace the apples with en. Leave the 6 there. So the apples has become en. Alright? So look at your sentence. Identify the direct object. See if the direct object has a number in front of it, like in number 5. Or if it has an expression in front of it, like in number 3. Or if it has just a partitive article, number 2. Okay? If there is a number, like a number 1, or an expression, like a number 1 and number 3. Leave the expression, replace the noun with en and shift the en to the verb. That is why I've been insisting all through the semester, memorize your verbs, know the meanings. Without knowing the meanings, without knowing your verbs, it will be very difficult to understand this. You just end up blindly memorizing and writing rubbish in your tests and exams. So please learn by understanding. D'accord? So now let's go into the course material now. This is in French. Le pronom on remplace un nom précédé d'une expression de quantité, les articles indéfinis et les articles partitifs. If you understood that, I'm very happy. In case you haven't understood that, here's the translation. En replaces a direct object which has a expression of quantity, an indefinite article, a partitive article, and I have added a number in front of it. Okay, that's missing, so I added it. Vous avez besoin de stylo? Vous avez besoin, you need. Oui, oui. Nous en avons besoin. See, over here you just have the stylo. You don't have a number, you don't have an expression. Therefore, replace the entire thing with en and put en in front of your verb. Nous en avons besoin. Tu rêves d'aller à Cuba? Now, rêve is a special verb. When you see the verb rêve, it means to dream. When you see the verb rêver, don't think it's a direct, indirect, blah, blah, blah. Any phrase or noun that comes after rêver will be replaced by the pronoun en. So look at the answer, the other side. Oui, j'en rêve. Yes, I'm dreaming of it. Are you dreaming of going to Paris? Oui, j'en rêve. Yes, I am dreaming of it. D'accord? Vous avez une voiture. This can either be a number or it can be a definite article. Either way, replace it with en. Non, je n'en ai pas. I don't have. I don't have any car. Je n'en ai pas. If it was possible, positive, you can say oui, j'en ai une. I have one. Or j'en ai deux. I have two. If you're very rich, oui, j'en ai beaucoup. Yes, I have many. D'accord? Elle veut du vin. Subject, elle. Verb, veut. Direct object is vin. How do I know it's the direct object? There is no preposition a with an accent in front of it. But I do have a partitive article. Therefore, du vin is replaced by en. I've given you the negative sentence. Non, elle n'en veut pas. She doesn't want any. It can also be positive. Elle en veut. Yes, she wants some. Le pronom se place devant le verbe conjugué quand il y a un seul verbe. When there's a single verb, put it in front. When there's a double verb, put it in between. Alright? And like I told you in the beginning, you have expressions like avoir besoin de and rêver de, which are automatically, you see those verbs, avoir besoin de, don't think. Replace what comes after avoir besoin with your en. Replace what comes after rêver with en. D'accord? Rappel, reminder. Memorize these expressions. They always have de with them. Avoir besoin, avoir envie de means need. Avoir besoin de means, I'm sorry. Avoir envie de means to desire something, to want something. Besoin de means to need something. Rêver de is to dream of something. Parler de is to speak of something. Penser de is to think of something. Faire de is to do something. And jouer de is to play something. Okay? So these verbs in French are always followed by de. Therefore, the object that comes after these verbs, replace it with the pronoun en. D'accord? Next, expressions. Assez de, enough, beaucoup, lots, peu, little, trop, too much, un kilo de, 1 kilo, un paquet de, a packet, un litre, a liter. So all these are expressions of quantity. If they come in front of your direct object, replace the direct object with en, shift the direct object, leave these expressions where they are. Alright, so that's what I've explained in the red font. Replace the object, shift en to before the verb. If it's a double verb, it comes in between, but leave the number or the expression wherever it is. J'ai assez de problèmes. I have enough problems, like I told one of you this morning. J'en ai assez. I have enough of them. Don't bug me. Go away. J'en ai assez. I have enough of them. D'accord? J'en ai assez. If the verb has an object noun with these articles, what articles? The indefinite articles and the partitive article. So if the verb has an object and the object has definite, indefinite or partitive articles in front of them, replace it with en. You don't need to worry about numbers, etc. D'accord? Now, this exercise is say what replaces. Remplace, remember, is to replace. So over here, you're going to tell me what is replacing. You're going to tell me what en. You have to sort of imagine what en represents in the sentence. Okay? Tu veux de l'eau? Non, merci, je n'en veux pas. Je n'en veux pas. I've put en in red. What does it represent? I do not want. I no longer. No plus means no longer. I no longer want some. So the some over here refers to the water. D'accord? Water has a partitive article in front of it. Therefore, I have replaced de l'eau with en. En has replaced de l'eau. Second one, tu as des enfants? Yes, I have 4. I have 4. So the en over here replaces des enfants. Subject is tu, verb is a, object is enfant, and in front of the object you have a partitive article. Alright? Therefore, we replace the direct object with en, but 4, it's a number, leave it at the end. Vous avez assez d'argent? Oui, on en a assez. So en replaces money. Now, transform each answer response by using the pronoun en. So here you have the question, tu voudrais quitter cette ville? Do you want to leave the city? And the answer is, non, je n'ai pas envie de partir. I have no desire of leaving. So you should transform the answer using en. Now, because it's the first one, I have put what you should transform in red. So after avoir envie, remember envie is followed by de. So whatever comes after de will be replaced by en. En cannot stay here. It has to go before the verb. This is your verb. ai is your verb. Put en in front of it. D'accord? So you have the sentence, non, je n'en ai pas envie. I do not have any such desire. Je n'en ai pas envie. Now, try and do the next one on your own. I'll give you 3 seconds. I'll read it. Tes parents connaissent tes problèmes? Do your teachers know your problem? Connaissent, do they know your problem? And the person says, no, je n'ai pas parlé de mes problèmes avec eux. I hope you have had time to think about it. If not, 5 seconds. Tick, tock. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Okay, 5 seconds over. So you're looking at the response. You're not looking at the question. You're looking at the response, and the response starts after the question mark. So, non, je n'ai pas parlé. So your clue is this verb parler, which you have to memorize. Parler has the word de in front of it. So, replace whatever comes after that with en. Non, je n'en ai pas parlé. Alright? Along with that, you have the next question. Tu veux vraiment quitter ton travail? Vraiment, do you truly want to quit your job. You truly want to, tu veux vraiment quitter ton travail. You truly want to quit your job. Oui, j'ai envie de changer. So once again, you have the envie word, just like at number 1. So your answer is, j'en ai envie. Yes, I really desire to do it. Il faut parler à vos amis de votre idée. De votre idée. Don't look at this. This is indirect because of the preposition a. The preposition a tells me that this is indirect. What comes after is indirect. I'm bothered about this. This is direct. Parler followed by de. I replace this with en. Il faut en parler. You must speak of it. Now I have 2 verbs here. I have one over here. I have the second verb here. So I put en in the middle. Alright? Last one. Tu as assez de sucre dans ton café? Non, je n'ai pas assez de sucre. Assez de sucre. The sucre will be replaced now. Leave assez where it is. So this is your answer. Je n'en ai pas assez. Is that clear? I hope it's clear. Otherwise, come and meet me. Donc, study well for your test. Bye-bye.